Hey guys, this is Risk here, and I just beat Avilo, and my teammates just told me that he accused me of map hacking, which does not surprise me. So without further ado, let's go ahead and talk about this game. This is me versus Avilo on Frost LE. Interesting game, but not really a close one. So just understand, Avilo. I don't know if you need to listen to this. So here's the deal, bud. When a player queues up against said player called Avilo, we're gonna metagame the crap out of you. In this case, I was greedy enough. I skipped Zergling speed in this game, and I went for 2 base muta. Now, you can ask any Terran on ladder who's played me before. I always go 2 base muta, regardless of the player. The only change I made this game is I did not get metabolic boost first. I went straight to lair. That's literally the only change we made. Now, fact number 2, I did not scout. That is correct. That is actually correct. Now, 2 reasons for this. A, I'm bad. B, I'm confident enough because I've played Avilo enough. And because on occasion I will watch a stream because it's actually mildly entertaining sometimes, because it's always, you learn how to beat mech by watching a player play mech, and then you can see how other Zergs beat him, and that's how you learn to beat it. But A, yes, I did not scout much, but B, reason being is that I'm bad, and also 2 base muta, the way I play this build, it's extremely safe. There's not too many all-ins that are super good, except maybe a Hellbat all-in, and with this, the way the Overlords spawn right here, you can't actually reroute this Overlord to get all the way around to get a scout in. I mean, you can, but if they open even like a single Marine after the Reaper, like this guy's dead. So because of our spawns, I'm like pigeonholed into this Overlord not doing much. Like, I'm not going to suicide an Overlord. I can't really reroute it all the way around. That would take a really long time, and odds are it gets killed by a Marine. So this Overlord's our next biggest hope, and by the time it gets here, that early game scouting is already irrelevant because you get mutas out by about the 5 flat, 515 mark. So yes, I probably could have done better scouting, but also because I skipped metabolic boosts, I didn't even have a chance to like poke across the map. So overall, my build is extremely greedy, but I am doing this because I am playing against Avilo's image. This is something you have to understand, Avilo. People play against your style enough times that we know that we can get away with almost anything. So at this point right here, obviously really fast muta. What is Avilo up to over here? Cyclone Hellion. And I believe I get, the first time I see this is when this Overlord dies right here. This is the first time I see what's going on right here with this Overlord, is with the Cyclone Hellion. It's the first time I really see too much what's going on. But Avilo just plays so defensive. So defensive. And you could say that it's bad gameplay because I'm not fully scouting and I'm making assumptions. So it is true. Avilo could have walked across the map and killed me with a 2 base Hellbat all-in. Avilo could have, actually no, if he goes into bio, I'm happy. I hope he goes into bio. I love playing against bio. This build is meant to play against bio, actually. I was not expecting to do this much damage at all. Also, right here, I don't know what Avilo is thinking, but I spotted the double Widow Mine underneath the Cyclone. So, like, I don't know if he said anything about that, but I spotted the Widow Mines underneath there. That was not like, oh, you macaque. So from here, we're just doing some nice light harass right here, doing our normal stuff. And all the while we're macroing behind it. That's a big key. So we'll go times 2 speed right here. And I think, yeah, this is just like a normal game. There's literally nothing weird about what I did. The only weird thing is that I gimped out on scouting, and that's because I'm playing against Avilo's image. So it's really sad to hear that he accuses people of like hacking. That literally, like, there's no hacking here. I'm microing my mutas, I'm injecting, like, you can look at everything I do. There's nothing even close, and it tarnishes people's reputations when you just blatantly accuse people of hacking. It's like, it's really sad. 2 base muta, no fast, yeah, like, no. Or I'm just metaing the heck out of you. I don't understand what he expects. If you're gonna play the way he's playing, he has to understand that people will meta him. Now, if he played a barcode, people wouldn't be able to do this, right? Like, if Avilo was playing on a barcode, people wouldn't be able to meta him like the way we do. And this is just a normal game. There's literally, I'm just going to watch the rest of the replay from my perspective. In terms of what tech I'm going into, I really like going into heavy muta, into 1 or 2 roach, big roach swells. And the reason you do this is you force tanks and Thors out of them. and then you do a ginormous Ling Swell that you like to do a lot of damage, and then you either go to Broodlord or Ultra, or Viper Roach Hydra. That's another really good option too. I really like the mass Ling Swells because Adrenal Gland Lings trade so well. And there's nothing you can watch my vision. There's nothing shady. I just don't like. If he thinks that the opening is hacking, he has to understand that people meta him. That's just like a reality of life. And you can see here, I'm just bouncing around from base to base. There's no, we're going from base to base, poking wherever we can, doing whatever we can. Getting Overseers because we saw a lot of Widow Mines. We want to make sure to be able to push in there. Notice the Spine Crawlers just in case there's any Hellion run-bys. Avilo actually doesn't do enough run-bys at all, so that's definitely a weakness of his. Our main goal right here is we want to split it. We want to make sure his Thors move away so we can attack one of the bases. We're really just trying to make him move a lot of his army so we can run in here. I don't think this even does that much up here. My main goal is to kill... Notice that after this fight, I actually target fire some of the Hellbats, I think, because I want to do a big Ling Swell. I do one more Roach Remax, and then I go into a Ling Swell. And this is the big target right here. While all this was going on, we bring the Mutas down here to target fire the SCVs. Because we still want to keep our Terran player on really, really low economy. And he must have done a pretty good job SCVing because he has 54 SCVs, which is actually a pretty solid amount of SCVs. Let's see here. Yeah, it frustrates me to hear that he accuses random people of hacking. It's just frustrating. Like, it's not fair to the other player to just accuse them of hacking on stream without any. There's no. We're playing against his image. You can talk to like so many players who've done this too. The way we play our styles are completely equivalent to just playing against him. If I was playing against any other Terran player, I wouldn't be playing the way I am. At least that opening. The only thing I did differently, because this is how I play against any mech player. The only thing that was different was the opening, which was the not going for metabolic boost, going for lair right away. That's the only change. Along with that, I didn't scout because I'm bad, and also I was just cocky, way too cocky about being like, oh yeah, like it's Avilo. He's never going to attack. He's just going to sit there defensively. And what do you know? That's like exactly what Avilo does. Notice we're trying to pick off turrets wherever we can. We want to give our mutas more angles if possible. And right here, we're target firing Thors. We actually start target firing Hellions, I believe. And this is where we do the 78 Ling Remax. Notice the +3 upgrades on the Spire. We want to prioritize those Carapace upgrades for our Corruptors. Because +2 Carapace Corruptors take 1 damage from Liberators. And like almost no damage from Vikings. So Corruptors are a really, really good option. We catch him out here, and even if we trade even just a little bit, it's like really, really important. Like I probably just traded like 50 Lings for 1 Thor, but we don't even care. Our income is 3,000. We have 80 Harvesters. That's 3,000 to 1,500. We're just gonna meticulously harass, trade. Our main goal is to make sure he doesn't take a 4th base. I made a really big mistake this game of not scouting for hidden bases sooner. I definitely should have done that. There was no reason to not scout for hidden bases sooner. 8 Ultra Remax. This is kind of the ending move. My creep spread was so bad too. That was really sad. Creep spread could have been way better. But yeah, it's just a normal game, I guess. I guess I shouldn't let it rattle me when I hear someone accuses me of map hacking. It's like it just does though. I've been here since 2011. I've been playing games since 2011, and it's not fair to the players when you have someone else just accuse someone of hacking just all the time. And I'm pretty sure this isn't. It's not an uncommon occurrence from Avilo to just accuse people of hacking, and it's just frustrating. I shouldn't get rustled, but I am rustled. I'm a clean player. Anyways, that's all. I guess the only thing I can say is thanks for watching. Avilo, I just want you to know, players meta you. That does not mean they're hacking. Our openings change because we're playing you. Okay? Thanks for watching. I know there's someone out there who's going to be like, oh, you're all defensive. Maybe Avilo was right. It's just frustrating. I've been I've played over 9,000 games. I've been here for a very long time, and I know I've played Avilo at least like 10 to 15 times, and I like bantering with him. Like there's times where we do have good banter. Like there was Heart of the Swarm, like I said in chat when I messaged him. There was a time where I would say no Swarm hosts for no Ravens, and like it was fun. Like he has potential to be like he is a really funny guy sometimes. It's just like he automatically will blame losses on hacking, and that's just really depressing. I know this happened to Jason too. He accused Jason of hacking, and Jason meticulously went through and showed like the fact that he wasn't hacking. And I wish I could do that. I don't have the time to do that. I just thought I would throw this message out there because it's just sad. It really is just sad. It's not. I shouldn't have taken the time and energy to make this video, but I did, because just being accused of something you're not guilty of is just like the worst feeling. And people are always like, well, if you're innocent, like then you shouldn't worry about it at all. It's just the fact that he has viewers, and like he's like one of the, if you look at the Team Liquid like streamer list, like he is up there, and those are people who watch his stream. And you just like, I'm someone who's aspiring to be a pro gamer sometimes, and aspiring to be a semi-pro gamer, so I don't want like my reputation to get ruined just because someone's gonna loosely throw around the term hacker. So anyways, that's all. Thanks for watching, guys. This is Risk signing out.